It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
That's caught for the 1st. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Kelsey's got it right side. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Yellow.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram. Good. What is it?
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He's off again. The 40. Along the sideline inside the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Herbert on 1st down. Hurst there to grab it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
From the 46. Hauled in by Godwin. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Has it at the 7. It's an LA touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Buy down these two.
We give to Pacheco to start the drive. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Yellow.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, Sunday. Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running right is Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Oh my, it's intercepted! interception in the end zone. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Now it's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there and got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Brought in by Juju. And he's down to the 8 before going out. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that is cocked. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And look at this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds McConkey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. Finding Hurst. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 1. On target to Godwin. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in.
Touchdown, LA! Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This set of downs starts with an option right. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Fire on these two.
Here's Mahomes now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. Hey, we'll go orange. Hey.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Taylor tight. Set.
Here's Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set.
A give to Chubb, running left. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Set.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up an LA first down.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Go.
The give inside to Chubb. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the red zone now. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Right side.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And this one doesn't go far. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Right side.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Jump here on first down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. Set.
Again, it's Chubb. Runs inside the 35. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's a give to Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Set. Reload.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. What is it?
Running for it with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Brown's kick is up and good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Right side.
They run with Pacheco. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This one finds Kelsey. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush down now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Love that call, Brock, going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you do love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming. And he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going.
One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
A second down run by Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third and just 2 to go. Right back to Pacheco. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're